Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Saturday Night Sounds on the Couch. We have a really exciting night tonight with three incredibly talented and experienced musicians. We've got Anna Vince, we've got Kimberly, and we've got Peter Vadiveloo. It's going to be an amazing night. But before we get started, I'll just give you an update of some of the amazing things that are happening this week. So tomorrow I'm doing an interview with Dana from StreamYard at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesday night at 7:30, we have a pop-up show with Bree Russiv, who's coming back for her very own pop-up show. And then obviously next week we've got another amazing show with Ruby May, Samantha Sharp, and North and Elsewhere. So there's so much happening this week. If you enjoy the musicians tonight, then make sure you check out their artist profiles on the website at www.soundsonthecouch. That page has had a complete revamp, and so it's a whole new look, so definitely go and check it out. You can find all the links to their music to go and support them, which is what this is all about. So I will introduce our very first artist for tonight, who's joining us directly from Germany. It's our very first international performer, so I'm very excited to have her here. So Anna Vince is a singer and songwriter originally from Warsaw in Poland, but she's living in Germany at the Lake of Constance. Her whole life has been accompanied by music all around her. Her father plays the guitar and every instrument he gets his hands onto, just by feeling how it works. Her brother always sang and rapped for her. And from her earliest childhood days, she sang in choirs and had singing lessons and fell into her own songwriting world. Over the years, she tried out singing in different regional bands, but always felt like she needed to go her own way, singing her own originals. She bought a guitar and learned how to play it and developed her own songwriting skills. Anna feels like she is thriving as a singer and songwriter and finding how she wants to sound and who she wants to be. Since she's been playing guitar and since she writes songs and sings almost every day. In 2018, she started to record her originals at the studio of a friend at the Lake of Constance in Germany, and to get some songs produced by an English recording studio. At the same time, she's working out to write her own songs on behalf of others. She released her debut single, Blue, on the 28th of August, and it's about how she feels when she's writing songs. There's also an EP that's coming out shortly, so make sure you go and check out all her links. You can find out more about the EP that's coming out by following her links and following her music. So again, that website link is www.soundsonthecouch.com, and then just go into artist profiles and you'll be able to find her and the other artists. So without further ado, I will pass you on to Anna, and I know that you'll really enjoy her music. Hello, Anna.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for having me here. So I am the first part of today's Sounds on the Couch show. I'm Anna Vince, and let's start, right? This is everything I had. I say goodbye to you, tired days. Look through your eyes, see your loneliness, and I know I've been caught by myself, watching you staring at your face. Open the window, catch the paper there. I've heard the birds coming from so far, where the sun still shines, but they didn't care, taking back your window. It's not fair, I know, that we had to say goodbye, but only for a while. And I know I've been mad, but I hope it's not forever now. Will you forgive those words? I remember it somehow. my eyes get a bit ashamed, remembering them. Something's more than have been said. Oh, how dare you, my loneliness. The grass is softly rocking the spring winds, and I look at them patiently, waiting for a sign from you. It's a hopeless task. I'm still sitting here, but knowing where you are, it's not fair. I know that we had to say goodbye, but only for a while. And I know I've been mad, but I hope it's not forever now. Will you forgive those words I'm remembering somehow? And I don't even know everything I've said. I only know you've been everything I had. If there's one thing I can do, then it's just waiting here for a day or two, or even for a year. Outside the window, see the birds fly away from the rainy days here. It's too cold to stay. It's not fair, I know, but we had to say goodbye, but only for a while. And I know I've been mad, but I hope it's not forever now. Will you forgive those words I remember it somehow? And I don't even know everything I've said. I only know you've been everything I had. Thank you, this was everything I had, and I think I have to check my mic. It's quite quiet, in my opinion. So, check. I hope it's okay now. Oh, yeah, it's better. Okay. So, let's move on now to the second song. It's called Surrender. I wrote the song once with a former friend, and the relationship broke. She wrote the lyrics for it and I the melody. So when the relationship broke, I just changed the lyrics, and this is a song now about a broken relationship, friendship. Do you remember how it all began? When we felt so young and deliriously happy about all we did and everyone we met and all of the love we felt, the connection we have had. Don't you remember? 'Cause if you did, wouldn't have left me naked as I am, standing here. I gave everything I knew, gave everything to you. Didn't owe myself anymore. But hey, I'm alright, darling. Now as I have grown up, everything's getting clearer. I'm really quite alright. Hey, I'm alright, darling. I'm stronger as I'm much more sober. See everything so clearly. I won't surrender, you know. No, I won't surrender. How come You don't feel me now. If you always did before, always knew what I was about. And how do I know all of our past was true? If it could end up like this, now there's nothing left of you. But hey, I'm alright, darling. Now as I have grown up, everything's getting clearer. I'm really quite alright. Hey, I'm alright, darling. I'm stronger, wiser, much more sober. See everything so clearly. I won't surrender, you know. Hey, I'm alright, darling. Now as I have grown up, everything's getting clearer. I'm really quite alright. I'm really quite alright. This was Surrender. Really emotional song for me, as you maybe noticed. And the next song is called Blue. As Karen already told you, I released the song last Friday. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and everywhere. I will release an EP soon. There will be also Everything I Had. I played for you at the beginning and some more songs. And yeah, visit my website, www.annavincemusic.com. Thank you very much. This is Blue. There are days when the color of my soul changes into blue. I used to sing to the ground, into feelings of all kinds of states I suffer. For the beats, try to find inside of my mind, lose myself in that song of mine. The most beautiful blue colors my mind. The most beautiful blue, so deep and defined. The most beautiful blue colors my soul. The most beautiful blue, most beautiful too. There are days when I'm only tired of singing. I send me into sleep, but at the end, something always sets a fire to burn down the doubts in me, burn down the doubts in me. The most beautiful blue colors my mind. The most beautiful blue, so deep and defined. The most beautiful blue colors my soul. The most beautiful blue, the most beautiful too. This was Blue. I hope you liked it. And the next song is called Rule the World. It will be also on my EP. The EP will be called Rule the World. I hope you enjoy it. It's kind of love song. ruled the world, there'd be no day left to cry. If I'd rule the world, no way not be mine. If I'd rule this world, I'd turn back the hands of time. I'd change everything you've got now into a new life. Let me rule your world, change the things we can. Let me rule your world, I'll make you a better man. If I could rule this world, do my best to rewind all to the start. If I could just make you mine. If I rule this world, I turn back the hands of time. I change everything I've got now into a new life. If I rule the world, there'd be no day you'd have to cry. This was Rule the World. The next song is called Peace of Mind. It's my favorite at the moment. So I hope you will like it too. Peace of Mind. Could I go where you are so distracted and confused? So no fears, somehow abused by all the tears I lose. Think about it all the time. Can't get these words out of my mind. When you said goodbye, madness, goodbye, life. Don't wanna be here anymore. There's no more love for me to find. Try to sleep, to breathe, to find. Really tried, but I can't find peace of mind. Where are these days when you smiled, when everything was fine? No one can say if they come back or how they did the storyline. I think about it all the time. Can't get these words out of my mind. When you said goodbye, madness, goodbye, love. Don't wanna be here anymore. There's no more love for me to find. Try to sleep, to breathe, to find. Really try, but I can't find peace of mind. Hey, hey, tried, but I can't find peace of mind. So this was Peace of Mind, and now I'm going to move to my last song for tonight, or today in Germany. It's 11 a.m. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This is called Nothing Left to Say. It will be also on my EP. Sitting here after this long day, lights start shining down on me. Tired, I lay down my body. Hope you'd come and take the pain away, but it's so quiet here. There's nothing left to say. Let's leave the party. I am done, and I want to go home. Don't even know if there is one. Feels like a lost place where once has been warm. Now it's cold, and I try to hold on, but I'm so tired. Got nothing left to say. I'm so tired. Nothing left to say. Trying to talk to be silent, but I guess you don't even see me try. Surrender down to my hands. You just turn around and leave me standing. But it's so quiet. There's nothing left to say. Let's leave the party. I am done, and I want to go home. Don't even know if there is one. Feels like a lost place where once has been warm. Now it's cold, and I try to hold on, but I'm so tired. Got nothing left to say. I'm so tired. Nothing left to say. Thank you very much. So this was my performance for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it. And now I hope Karen will tune in.
Thank you so much, Anna. That was absolutely gorgeous. Thank you
Thank you
very much
very
for
much.
joining us all the way from Germany. Have a great night. All right. How amazing was that? So next we have Kimberly joining us. So Kimberly's from the sunny hills of South Africa. She's her vulnerable folky sound will leave you windswept and raw. She has an intoxicating voice and a pocket full of spellbinding stories that will transport you back to a simpler time, nostalgic for a life you didn't know you'd already lived. She has recently moved from Brunswick to the rolling hills of the Macedon Ranges, joining the regional echo of musicians that call the mountains and plains their home. She is currently working on her much anticipated first EP, which will be released at the end of this year. And again, make sure you go and check out her links and support her music. You can find that on her artist profile at www.soundsonthecouch.com. And I look forward to passing you on to Kimberly.
Hello. How are we today or tonight? Thanks, Kaz, for having me, and thanks to Sounds on the Couch and to provide this platform for musicians to still practice their craft and reach their audiences. Before I play, I wanted to pay my respects to the land that I'm on and its traditional custodians, the Wurundjeri people. I'm going to play a song called Domestically Domesticated, which is a sort of a new one, but sort of not, which I wrote in the first lockdown here in Melbourne. All right. waking up on the same side of the bed, traveling to the deepest parts of my head. The only place my feet can stop, my body died down, no place to rest. Dreamt an entire lifetime last night. All the colors of our clothing line, framed by the creases, framing your eyes. We're getting older, we're getting colder, we're becoming our parents. I'm sorry to say it. Your curious mind, your cynical side, I think your father's to blame. And I've got my mother's heart, and I've got her down, watching it unfold, watching our figure it out. Domestically domesticated, living a life I thought we would have hated. Domestically domesticated, I've got this look on you, I like you in me. I like this look on you, I like you in these shoes. Da-di-da, 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 da-da. See it in the way she used to hang out the washing. Tell me I was doing it wrong. See it in the way you pack the dishwasher. It's OCD shining bright and strong. And I like this view with you, and I like these shoes we've grown into. Domestically domesticated with you. Da-di-da, 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 da-da. Domestically domesticated, living a life I thought we would have hated. Domestically domesticated, I like this look on you, I like you in these shoes. I like this look on you, I like you in these shoes. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Domestically domesticated.
living a life I thought we would have hated. Domesticated. I like this look on you. I like you in these. I like this look on you. I like you in these. Thank you. All right. I'm going to play a song that's old and dear to me. It's about my grandmother's garden, which my sister and I would spend holidays back in South Africa in Caledon, and the house was called Camelot. And so this song is called Camelot. I hope you enjoy. As the nurses shrink back down to the size of the dressing table, sway with the tiny monster spinning round to the melody, on her jewelry box filled with gold and silver gemstones too big for me. We go dancing in the garden, breathing the smells of the blue September breeze. And we go dancing in my grandmother's garden. Oh, and we go dancing in my grandmother's garden. There's a secret entrance, a full transgression stairway guarded by the chicken wire makes you want to climb higher until you reach the top. And know he's standing there with the kite on his shoulder, ready to make the leap. Oh, I'm holding firmly on blades of grass, staring readily at your feet. We go dancing in my grandmother's garden. We go dancing in my grandmother's garden. Our Sunday best in our sunflower dresses, children of Camelot. My grandmother's hands would pour me tea in a tiny plastic cup. She served it to the fairies and sugar and honey, like to fill us up. All the stories and fables of kings and their castles and ladies of the lake. We go dreaming in the garden, filling up our minds' plate. We go dancing in my grandmother's garden. We go dancing in my grandmother's garden. In our Sunday best, in our sunflower dresses, children of Camelot. Lying and waiting on that long white carpet as the old witch watched over. Two young ladies staring out the window, covered in lavender and mud. And it's a ripple effect, fast on down generation, magic in the blood. Oh, and tragedy and family for this clover just for love. And we go dancing in my grandmother's garden. Oh, and we go dancing in my grandmother's garden. In our Sunday bed, in our sunflower dresses,
dancing in Camelot. Yes, we go dancing in my grandmother's garden. We go dancing in my grandmother's garden. Our Sunday best in our sunflower dresses, children of Camelot. Thank you. Alrighty. The next is going to be on the EP with the band who, yeah, I'm excited to play with again. This next one is called How to Construct a Man. It was inspired after watching the movie 1917 earlier this year, and it got me thinking about the roles that men have played in our lives and the sort of construct that they've been brought up in, and I guess the ramifications of that. And yeah, I guess the story will be told in the song. I recently finished it. It was an old one, but I've added a little bridge bit in the end, which I think really completes it. Okay. Sweet young boy, out your page and 3 minutes time for you to see at your father's feet. Be sure to shine, looking out for your family on time. Hold your head up, never to avert your eyes. How to construct a man, oh my sweet man. To construct a man, oh my sweet man. Jane was here, always keep a sturdy supply. Take the hand and always provide. Show on your young bride. Sweet young lad, don't give in to early bribes, and not your friends if they make you change. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How to construct a man, oh my sweet man. To construct a man, oh my sweet man. Are you getting older? Has your heart had grown colder? I wish I'd known you when you were younger. Just a man with no choices to his name. Would you have chosen the same? Sweet old man, it's okay to show your feet, open up and drown your tears. let go, stargazing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How to construct a man on my sweet man. How to deconstruct a man on my sweet man. Thank you. I'm going to switch over to the piano. So it seems my...
Oh, hello. It looks like we just lost her. Hopefully she'll be able to pop back in quickly enough because I know she's got some piano music to play for us. And it looks like she's just come back. So I'll pass you back on to Kimberly.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It just froze. I'm going to switch over to piano for my final song. Thank you so much for listening. This is called When the Coffee Wears Off. Let's move this chair. There we go. When I can't sleep, I don't look at myself. Don't brush my teeth, wash my face. I just lie here in frustration, crying in isolation. When I'm sick in bed and I can't do nothing alright, this in my head, don't wanna be late. I'm supposed to be through. Me. And I know you got to slow down, face your mind. We've all got to take time. Or you won't have anything left to slow down. When I'm feeling off, I like to drink my coffee white. Use the caffeine as a band-aid for this productive life. This just my salvation. Wish I'd get off the next station in the car. Kaz, and thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too. All right. So we've got one final artist to play tonight, and I'm really looking forward to this as well. So Peter Vadiveloo, he's a brilliant indie folk singer-songwriter, and he writes music that really makes you think. Some songs are designed to challenge audiences with confronting truths about modern society, while others are playful and witty. Peter's unique repertoire of funky, folksy, bluesy, and world music reflects his 30 years of performance experience at countless national and international festivals. And he was just telling me before that he's just finished playing a UK festival as well, just through streaming, just like this. So Peter has a huge voice. He's a master percussionist and a fine guitarist. His deft use of a loop pedal allows him to create a big sound, making him an act not to be missed. So definitely go and check out his music at www.soundsonthecouch. And I will pass you on to Peter.
Bible in one hand, gun in the other. I guess that's the way it's done. No need for reflection or introspection. There's a country to be taken now. And if I want it, I'll take it. Don't stand in my way, and I'll get absolution now. The whitewash of lies covers your graves, and there'll be no exhumation now. There'll be no exhumation now. 60,000 years you may have lived here, but now let me show you the right way. You put a price tag on everything, so you know what it's worth, what someone someday will pay. You know that profit is king, justifies anything. Grab what you can today. The soil, the trees, the air that we breathe. Don't let nature stand in your way. Don't let nature stand in your way. 'Cause this is the modern world. This is the modern world. Modern world. This is the modern world. The civilized world. Yeah, this is the civilized world. Blue sky outside, life is so good. Yeah, this is the lucky country. Lucky for you that we came along. Lucky for you, lucky for me. And if I listen closely, I can hear the tears caused by 230 years of theft under my feet. Will I do something about it, or just keep mowing my lawns so they look nice and neat? We like everything so nice and neat. We like everything so nice. the modern world. Modern world. This is the modern world. The civilized world. Yeah, this is the civilized world. Australian flag unfurled. Yeah, this is my civilized world. Terra nullius. Terra nullius. Terra nullius. Civilized world. Thank you. And as you could probably tell, that song was about Indigenous people, Indigenous people of the land, of this, our land, Australia, and the illegal dispossession of those people from our land. Now, it's a very challenging thing for those of us who are non-Indigenous to face the reality that the only reason we are here and enjoying such an incredible country of such resources is because the people who lived here first were shot and killed and poisoned off their land. It was an illegal act. It was an illegal act under British and international law, and it was obviously an illegal act under Indigenous laws. You can't do that. You cannot just take a country from people who are living here. But for some strange reason, that was how this country was taken by the English. So I believe it's up to all of us to do everything we can to repair or do something about that. There's so many ways to do that. Write to your politicians, support Indigenous issues wherever you can. And a really, really fantastic way to do that is there's a website called Pay the Rent, and you can pay what you can there as a rent, pay the rent to the Aboriginal people, and that money goes to Victorian Aboriginal peoples in need. So it's a brilliant organisation. So I have a monthly subscription or monthly rental payment that I do, and I would encourage you all to do that. That's one way that we non-Indigenous people can pay back Indigenous people for the loss and theft of their land, because in the end, really, once you take people's land, they have nothing. That's it. No food, no water, no work. That's it. You destroy them, and that's what we've done, unfortunately. So we need to work incredibly hard to redress that imbalance. The next song I'm going to sing, so I do a lot of stuff around social justice and environmental justice. We are in a climate emergency, and I'm sure many of you know that. Who could forget the terrifying and terrible bushfires that we all experienced over last summer? Now, those bushfires happen because the Earth is warmer, our country is warmer. We keep recording the warmest year on record every year, basically. And this was entirely predicted. So the climate scientists have predicted what is going on. In fact, being scientists, they're a little bit, cautious, and they've sort of under-predicted how bad it was going to be. So we really need to listen to the climate scientists. And where we are today, those terrible bushfires, we have that's less than 1.5 degrees of global warming. Now, we're on track in this country to run to 2 degrees. Can you imagine if that was 1.5, what is going to happen at 2? So, or if that was less than 1.5, I'm sorry, which is the current state. So please, again, write to your politicians, email your politicians, tell them we're not happy. We don't want this to happen. This is our country, and you are running it badly, and you are running it so that there is no future for us. So it's their responsibility. In the end, we elect them. They're not our leaders. They are our representatives in Parliament. They represent us. So tell your local minister,
or your local member to do better, particularly the two major parties. This is a song, I'm sorry, about climate change, and it's a kind of like an open letter to our politicians, of particularly the two major parties. Our country's burning while you laugh in the chamber. The signs are clear, the situation is dire, and you grin just like another cheap Nero, peddling the books while our country's on fire. Look at the big picture. Can't you hear the sirens? Stop wasting my time. Look at the big picture. Your policies are nothing more than organized crime, yeah. Organized crime. Stop wasting our time. Sea levels rising, island nations under threat, and you propose yet another coal mine. Your rich donors and their profits you protect, but you can't eat money, that's the real bottom line. Look at the big picture. Can't you hear the sirens? Stop wasting my time. Look at the big picture. Your policies are nothing more than organized crime, yeah. Organized crime. Stop wasting our time. You turn your back when you've gotta act now. Looks like it's up to us. People power. People power when our planet's under threat. People power, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Looks like we gotta clean up your mess. Look at the big picture. Can't you hear the sirens? Stop wasting my time. Look at the big picture. Your policies are nothing more than organized crime. Look at the big picture. Can't you hear the sirens? Stop wasting my time. Look at the big picture. Your policies are nothing more. Your policies are nothing more. Your policies are nothing more than organized, organized, disorganized crime. Thank you. Get out. Write to your politicians. Write to everybody. Tell them to stop procrastinating, putting our country in danger. We need to act now. There is no time to waste. The climate emergency is upon us. You can go to, there's a gas webinar happening soon, actually, a webinar, because our crazy politicians think somehow that gas is a transition fuel. It is not. It is a fossil fuel. It is not a clean fuel. It is a fossil fuel. That's what's caused the problem. So you can go to that gas webinar. It's on Tuesday the 14th, 15th of this month, and you can check out details there. I'm just going to switch guitars while I talk. We'll put some details perhaps of the gas webinar or something in the chat. Some fantastic speakers there. It's not my thing by any means. I mean, I'm supporting it, but it's not something I'm running. But I know the people are running it, and they're fantastic. Various groups. All right, I'm going to finish last song. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope everything sounded okay. I hope Karen successfully pressed the Frank Sinatra button on her panel there that made my voice sound all right, and I don't know, Eddie Van Halen button on my guitar channel to make it sound okay. Thank you again to Karen and all the people, I think just pretty much Karen, who run the On the Couch, Sounds on the Couch program. It's such a fantastic thing for us performers. The hardest thing, I think, about this lockdown for us in a personal sense. I mean, there are worse things going on, of course, in a lockdown and with the pandemic, but the very tough thing for us performers is not being able to perform. And so thank you so much. Now, some good news. Recently, some logging was stopped. The Vic Forests, who is the state-run logging organisation, they managed to run a court case and well, they're currently running a court case to stop logging in our beautiful forests. Every 3 minutes in this country, an area the size of the MCG is logged. Every 3 minutes. There is only, of the 10 worst deforestation regions on the planet, right, in the whole world, only one resides in a developed country. That's our country, Australia. It's down the east, on the eastern seaboard. Of the 10 worst on the planet, it's us. We are in there as the only developed country that's doing this. So we are clearing our forests at a horrendous rate. We can't live without the trees. They provide us with oxygen. They provide us with carbon sinks. They provide us with enriched soil. They provide us with habitat for everything. We need our forests. We are not separate to nature. We're part of it. And if we destroy nature, we will destroy ourselves. We're animals, you know, in the end. So we need the trees. So there's lots of good things happening with groups that are fighting for the trees, and this is a song for them. And you. Tree stands northwest Tasmania on Tomaguiney land. It's the oldest tree in our country, 2,000 rings it shows. It sprouted at the time of Christ, all those years ago. Nearby mines have come and gone, miracle it's survived. Short-term greed all around scars the mountain sides, the mountain sides, scars the mountain sides, the mountain sides, where behind its Langy town, the Kalatha giant stands. 400 years it's been growing on Woiwurrung land. Central Highlands mountain ash, precious as it comes, cleansing air and water, alchemists of the sun. But as I sing, these giant trees, Hercules of nature, are being pulped into photocopy paper, into photocopy paper. Photocopy paper, yeah, reflex copy paper. How is it that we let this happen? It's a travesty. Out of sight, out of mind, we cannot let that be. The simple truth is that we can't live without the trees. 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 Sing with me. gotta fight for the trees. Hill, a big house stands with red and green chambers on Gunner land. Our so-called leaders riding high in their big charade. They let power plays and politics always win the day. They can dodge and weave and double speak as much as they please, but when will they face the fact we can't live without the trees? We can't live without the trees. We can't live without the trees. We can't live without the trees. Sing with me, oh, we need the trees. The trees. Oh, oh, gotta fight for the trees. Walk among the trees. Miracles of green. Walk among the trees. Our future's in their leaves. Walk among the trees. Presence, feel their peace. Walk among the trees. One last time. Oh, we need the trees. Oh, we need the trees. Oh, gotta fight for the trees. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Sounds on the Couch. Thank you, audience.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter. It was great having you on the show.
Thank you.
All right. So it's been a fantastic show tonight. We've had 3 amazing artists. And so just stay tuned this week. There is so much happening. Tomorrow morning, I'll just go over again. We've 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time. I have an interview with Dana from StreamYard. This is the platform that I use to stream. She's the marketing director, and she's going to take us through everything streaming. So if you've got any questions, then make sure you jump onto that. Tuesday night, Brie Russell is coming back for her pop-up show. It's going to be a beautiful show. She's an amazing musician. And then next Saturday, come and join us as Ruby May, Samantha Sharp, and Northern Elsewhere come and take us through a new show. And with all that said, have a fantastic night and a happy Father's Day to all you dads that are out there for tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you on the couch soon. Thank you. Bye.